Hi, I'm E.D. Lewis, and welcome back to my reviews. Um, Before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button, and please leave a comment. I don't get enough of those, and I would love to read more, even if it's just saying hello, how are you, well wishes of any kind, questions about, the content, whatever. As long as it's nice, friendly, and not, rude or inappropriate, because we don't like that stuff. So, happy Pride Month once again. Pride Month doesn't have that many days left in it, so I was running out of time, so I went ahead and did my last review for my Pride Month Reviews series today. So, even though I just did one last night, but it's a good one. Last night's was a good one too. I mean, all the ones I did were good ones. Good things I reviewed. So, yeah. I hope everybody's doing well and everything out there, and keeping safe, and with all the stuff that's going on, and I guess just better not to talk about it, isn't it? So with my Pride Month review series, we've covered lesbian vampires, bisexual characters, a textbook, short story, a movie, novels, and I'm about to do another novel. So, let me just introduce it. So this review is going to be over Widdershins, a Whyborne and Griffin novel by Jordan L. Hawk. It's a very good book. I highly recommend it. A lot of people love this series. I'm not a big one for series unless it's like the Vampire Chronicles. But I read this anyway, and I also got the short story that was released after the second novel, but it takes place before the second one, right after this one. So I haven't read that yet, but anyway, it's a great book, and if you love Lovecraftian horror, I'm picking up my notes, you should like this too, because it is very Lovecraftian. So it's, it's gay romance, romance, gay gothic, gothic horror, gothic romance, Lovecraftian horror. So it's all kinds of fun stuff. So like I said, it is gothic romance and gothic horror. It was published in 2012. And, like I said, it's the first book in a series, and I don't know if the series has actually been concluded yet, or if the author is planning on writing more, but, I definitely want to read more of it. I really want to read the second book. I'm going to read the short story before too long, I think, so. But anyway, so the book is about... Sorry, I just want to make sure the screen wasn't going to go off. Plus, whoever they got, I don't know if it was a model or if it was just a face they created or something, but the one who is Whyborne, who is right here, and that's Griffin, of course. I didn't mean to shut him off, or shrug him off, whatever. I think he's really cute, though, so. But anyway, so Dr. Percival Whyborne works at the Nathaniel R. Ladysmith Museum in Widdershins, Massachusetts, studying ancient artifacts and deciphering ancient, languages, many of which are dead now. One day, a private detective named Griffin Flattery brings a mysterious book to the museum to be translated, which is to help him investigate a murder. Griffin is Griffin is kind of an American, like Sherlock Holmes in many ways, because he disguises himself. He's an ex-Pinkerton. He does go into disguises and uses accents and stuff, so it's kind of Sherlock Holmesy. And Whyborne is kind of, in a way, his kind of his Watson, because he's a doctor, but he figures things out, very differently, he figures things out with, his special insights and stuff, which Flattery could not do on his own. The two develop a very close relationship, and of course, it turns into a romantic one. And this book has some very hot scenes, and it's very descriptive, but not too descriptive. But it's that perfect mash. But their lives and those of others are in much greater danger than they both realize as they investigate this murder. So, yeah, this book has, grave robbing in it. It has witchcraft. It has monsters, experiments, has necromancy. Like I said, it's Lovecraftian horror mixed in with the MM romance and the gothic, atmosphere. And, it has references to the, because the book itself, I can't remember the name of the book that he uses, has references to the Necronomicon in it. And, of course, they mention, the Mad Arab Alhazred, the one who wrote the Necronomicon. Mishtak University is mentioned a couple different times, including Whyborne has actually attended Mishtak University. So, there's a lot of Lovecraftian references, and there are some horrific scenes that are described that I don't really talk about because I don't want to give it away, but it's a very good book. I couldn't put it down. It's just fantastic. So I highly recommend you check out this book and the series. I got this for 99 cents. Book 2 is higher. The short story that I bought also is 99 cents. Of course, I haven't read it yet, but I plan to soon. But yeah, I definitely want more Whyborne and Griffin. So, anyway, that pretty much sums up my Pride Month books that are gothic literature, so. But, yeah, so, I don't know, I'm thinking about possibly maybe even do somewhat of a themed video series for summer. I mean, it'll pretty much be, I think, the usual. It'll just have a branding of, like, summer something or something summer, I don't know. But anyway. So, yeah. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and also on Wattpad, where you can read some of my writing, including the first 2 chapters of my book. Excuse me. And some of my poetry and short stories. Please visit my author page on Amazon, which I'm also on I already said Wattpad. On Goodreads and BookBub. You can follow me on there. You can read my author pages on there too, And I review books on there and, mark what books I've read. Of course, not every book I've read is on there. On both those, so. Or I haven't marked it yet, so. Anyway. You can keep up with me on Instagram and Twitter. More Instagram than anything. And if you're interested in my MM Erotic Romance short story, it is available on Amazon Kindle for just 99 cents. It's called Alone with the Professor. So, if you'd like to read something steamy, check it out. And it's very affordable. And if you'd like to check out my book, The Curse of Ridge House, a gothic novel, here's the Kindle edition, which is only $2.99 on Amazon. But you can also get this one in paperback from Amazon for a little bit more. Check it out. As well as check out the official Facebook page for my book, The Curse of Ridge House. Please hit like on that, and you can follow any upcoming news I may have or whatnot about Ridge House, about, the Curse of Ridge House or something. So. Well, that concludes Pride Month reviews, so, I'm thinking about possibly doing a TBR next. I'm not sure. I'm not good with TBRs because I have a tendency that I make a plan to read something, or read these certain books, and then I end up putting them down. Like, there's one book I actually was reading before I went on vacation, and I don't think I read any of it on vacation. I took it with me, though, because I took at least 3 books plus my tablet with me. So I actually had several books with me. But I only read from one book, and it was one I picked up, and it's the one I'm currently reading now. So I'll do a TBR on at least something small, because there are a couple of books I want to read during the summer, and they're both Gothic. They're Gothic horror. So I might do a video on that, and also mention what I'm reading right now. But, and, you know, things I'd like to read, but, you know, with me, the thing is, TBRs are kind of hard for me to do, because I'm like, I plan on reading something, I either pick it up and start reading it and put it down, or I don't get to it yet, and I push it aside, because I get distracted and read something entirely different. So, anyway, that's the video, and I hope you have a great day. Keep safe, social distance, wear your masks, Black Lives Matter, never forget that, and prove that they matter. As we all matter, make sure they especially, you know, show them that they matter, and show them that they're important too, because they are. Everyone's important, especially Black lives right now. And, happy Pride, so, you know, that's all I've got, so, you know, keep watching, take care, bye-bye.